guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and today I have a first-time guest on voice, none other than Gxtorshot, the Clash Royale streamer out there. Gator, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for coming on. Today we're going to share a Mega Knight Hog freeze deck, which I don't think I've ever shared on the channel before. I've shared Mega Knight Hog or Hog freeze, but you put them all together and you have some zap bait. You guys can see the deck right here. It's really cool because a lot of, a few different kind of themes that we see in Hog decks or Mega Knight decks all going on at once. So log bait with the Dark Goblin, the Princess, and the Goblin Gang, zap bait with the Bats and the Skarmy, and of course, we have the Hog freeze and Mega Knight. So tell us a little bit about this deck and why you like it so much, man.
Well, I like it because it's very high pressure. You can always punish people if they maybe use their only spells. So early in the game, I try to identify what spells they're using, and if I see that they're probably they don't have zap, for example, then I can punish them if they waste their bar or barrel or something like that. And this deck, it's very high risk but high reward. Because if you, for example, go in for a Hog freeze and you get a pretty valuable freeze, hopefully your support units can take out these support troops, because otherwise they can counterattack. But you have to be a bit smart with that. But I can go through it as I play a bit more live here.
Fantastic.
Maybe show some examples. So
yeah. Let's do it. Let's hop in live. And as we do, tell us a little bit about you and your background. How long you've been playing? When did you realize you were good? How long you've been streaming? Stuff like that.
I've been playing since pretty much beta. I took a pretty long break. In the beginning of maybe 2018 or 2017, in the middle, somewhere there. I was away for about almost 7-8 months probably, because I had lost a bit of interest in the game because it wasn't too much happening and I was underage to compete in live events, so I really didn't have anything to practice for, I felt, and therefore it wasn't worth putting in the time for. I actually found a game here perfect. So
cool. Yeah. But now you feel differently,
or
no?
I came back to the game because I began streaming. I'd been doing some YouTube before.
Yeah.
But so I decided to start streaming, and then people had heard about my previous experiences as a Clash Royale player, and they forced me to start playing again. And then I found the interest that I had, once before, and since then I've been playing even more. And since I turned 16 in 2018, I was also. It was also possible for me. I felt like he overcommitted a bit here, so I'm going to go for bats onto this. Maybe Goblin Gang as well to not take too much damage. Well,
what was it about?
Continue.
Yeah, we can talk
the game here.
Yeah, we can talk about more about your play style and whatnot, or how you got back into the game in between these matches. I guess my last question on that though is: was it one thing that made you rediscover your passion for the game that was waning, or was it just a combination of things?
Well, a bit with the Rebel MEO, because I felt like I could finally actually display my skill that I've been gathering up for all these years.
Sure.
And I feel like I could actually, it would actually pay off if I proved myself.
Yeah.
Even though I actually had a decent name for myself previously, I wanted to show people, I'm in it to win it. I'm not just here. I actually am pretty good at the game as well.
I love that.
And so I did compete in the MEO, and I pretty much lost no games at all through the qualifiers to the so I've been practicing for about 2-3 weeks with a friend who won the South African MEO JDs. So, and he hadn't been playing too much either, so we kind of just teaching each other a bit. Hadn't been playing for a while, so, and it just worked out, and I just I fully focused on that day. I was just zoned in so hard. So cool. I think I might have actually outcycled his Furnace here, so I'm gonna go for a Hog Rider. Now he plays guards, and I know that they're not gonna. Yeah, I actually might get a couple swings here. He's gonna play Ewiz, so I can Dark Goblin here, and
clean this
up. I'm gonna bat, because if I was to play Skarmy, you see he did that. So
yep, good call.
Would have been a.
And again, showing the importance.
I'm gonna go for Hog Rider here. Hopefully, I was trying to distract the Furnace, Fire Spirit there, but it's gonna end up getting some swings on the Furnace as well. He is playing Roll a Giant, so. I am expecting him to go in with that right now. I'm going to try to get this Mega Knight down before the Baby Dragon locks onto the tower, and then bats to backstab it pretty much.
Nice.
So he's going to get some pretty solid hits here, but with this deck you can get some pretty quick damage, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue eventually.
Yeah, like you talked about, high risk, high reward. Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. Oh wait, I made a mistake there, because I thought the Furnace was one tile lower, but yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. So if I want to, I think he's going to go for Baby Dragon. and then he's gonna go for Royal Giant. So I might be in some trouble for sure.
Maybe.
But,
are you gonna freeze potentially here on defense?
Let's see. I'm gonna go for a Mega Knight at the bridge because I was expecting him to barbell a bit aggressively there.
Okay.
And since he is using Royal Giant, I don't want him to be able to just go for it at the bridge.
And now he has to use all his elixir.
And
here, so,
that's going to go down, and I think that the furnace is going to die, so I'm going to spam. He just used bar barrels, so let's just go other lane.
Okay.
He's going to play furnace. I'm actually going to freeze this baby dragon, like, with a... We're going to get a lot of damage there, and also force him to respond. And now I'm not going to overcommit on defense on the left side, because if I do, then I'm going to be pretty much... I'm going to go for Skarmy, and I'm going to go for a Hog straight away. I might have lost there because I didn't really...
Yeah.
He's gonna squeeze in. Oh, man.
Oh,
that was so close.
Man, that was so close. Well, thankfully you were 9-0 going into that match. Jeez.
Yeah. There's no problem, but... I mean, Royal Giant, I usually can beat it, but I think my misplay there was thinking that the furnace was one tile lower and going for the Hog there, because I was expecting it to bypass, but I must have seen it wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. Go into the next match, and
sure.
we'll forget that ever happened. It's the nice thing about being 9-0 too. So looking back at them, it's obviously that Hog play when the furnace was one up. Anything else that you could have maybe identified there, thinking back, or was it basically that one play that kind of?
Yeah, on the start we were talking a bit, and I don't really think that I leaked a bit of elixir because he went furnace and Ewas for my Hog Rider. That was 8 elixir. So I could have probably gone left side just with a Goblin Gang, and if he didn't really have a response, I could have possibly freezed his Mega Minion or something, just caught him off guard.
Yeah, we
just
were
done something, because I kind of let it go, and I just let it slip pretty much, which was kind of unfortunate.
Oh, it's all good.
But,
so we were talking a little bit about your player history and stuff like that at the beginning of the match. So let's talk more about this deck, kind of. Why don't you, while you're searching right now, right?
Yeah, I'm still searching.
Cool. Why don't we compare maybe this to traditional Hog Mega Knight decks, or like a Mega Knight Princess deck without the Hog Rider Princess deck without the Mega Knight. I
got a game. Perfect.
Okay, cool. So why don't you start, since you're in the beginning of this match right now, why don't you start talking a little bit about early game strategy?
Yeah, sure. So I have my Hog in my starting hand. I usually prefer, he's going to go for real recruits in the back. I'm just going to Hog Rider.
Sure.
And I think he might just let it go. He's going to go for a Hunter, so... He spent quite a bit of elixir here. My plan is to just go for a Mega Knight in the right lane. I'm going to let the Hunter lock onto the tower because just shooting the Mega Knight isn't worth it for me. So let him get that damage there. The real recruits can take out the Dark Goblin. That's not an issue for me. And I would be surprised. I'm not going to go for a Goblin Gang here because I haven't identified a spell yet. So it looks like we're just going to let this Mega Knight go to this pair of Rascals here. Let's see. I definitely don't want to give him too much. Okay, he's going to go for... Wow. This guy's playing incredibly... I don't really know what he's trying to do.
He has a really weird deck here with Rascals.
He's playing it very differently as well. Or very interesting.
What is
I'm going to get ready with my freeze here because I could potentially... Okay, he's going to go with a Fireball. We're just going to wait here and bat this as soon as it crosses the river.
Your first freeze play of the game.
Yeah. So I think I might be freezing maybe when I have bats behind my Hog Rider here, because then the real recruits, if he was to play those, or the Hunter, would get pretty quickly taken out, which could it could first of all catch him off guard and also give me some pretty nice value with my spam troops behind.
I wonder what his last two cards are.
Yeah. Oh, he's already used 6 cards. I haven't even noticed. I'm going to freeze this Princess here, because, and I'm going to go in a Goblin Gang in front of my Princess, keep my Princess alive, and then I'm just, if he decides to log, then I still have the Dark Goblin alive, so that's going to take out the Princess and also die itself, but Hog should get 2 swings here. Yeah, nice. And the Princess is still alive.
Yeah, so he still has to deal with this.
I'm going to let go of this Dark Goblin. Yeah. He's just going to split up his damage anyways, so it's not too big of a deal for me. And then we can just go Bats. And I'll go Princess in the back on the tower, Skarmy here. And I feel like he's playing... I'm actually going to go for Goblin Gang, and then I'm going to go for Hog. Because if I just let him spam recruits in the back all the time, I don't think it's going to benefit me too much. Okay. I might actually freeze here, just for the Goblins.
Yeah.
Because the Princess doesn't kill it completely, and I think he was expecting to just get that for free.
Ram Rider.
And now I do have Mega Knight in hand, so I can just Mega Knight this, and then I'm just going to let this... Princess lock on. I'm going to Skarmy because that's going to distract the Dark Goblin potentially as well.
Yep.
And now I'm just gonna let this Mega Knight go for, or this Miner go for now.
Yeah.
And we'll see what he does. I do have freeze in hand, so there's like pretty much no way he breaks through at this point.
That was nice too. Notable that your freeze this match was it wasn't even with the hog. I mean, it was the hog, but the hog died. It was just the goblins.
Think about too. It doesn't only have to be with the Hog Rider. You could also use it with other things. I do use it sometimes, just like slow down some things on defense for him, so that maybe my Dark Goblin can get some value. Oh, I actually got straight into a game again.
Sweet.
So
talk a little bit about the princess in this deck. Obviously, are you? You want
to value princess.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's like a log bait deck.
Okay, so you want to play her as often as possible. General rules: play her as often as possible and protect her as best you can.
Yeah, play her as often as possible. It depends, because I feel like it depends on the situation. I would definitely say that you want to value her a lot, especially against 3 Musketeers decks. He's gonna go ahead and do. Okay, that's interesting. It shouldn't fully counter it, so I'm gonna go ahead and freeze the tower here just to make sure that this Mega Knight gets some kind of value still.
Okay.
Maybe it was a bit of an aggressive freeze, and I'm guessing he's using Hog Rider here, so this could be an interesting matchup. But let's see if he actually hogs here. That would be really bad for me, because I don't really have a perfect.
Oh, and he doesn't.
Okay,
thankfully.
Lucky. He doesn't do it, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, because you would have only had cards that could be countered by Executioner.
Exactly. Executioner would just sweep my stuff if he did that, so that was really lucky for me.
Yeah.
He has Musketeer as well. This guy's playing such an... And he goes hog at the... I don't really know what's going on here. Maybe I'm just like a bit behind with the meta, but I've never seen this deck before.
Yeah, me neither.
With Executioner and Musketeer.
Yeah, you don't see both of those
really
support
odd.
cards. Yeah.
Now he's already used Hog Rider. I'll just go ahead and play a Mega Knight here. Oh, actually, I was trying to play the... Maybe that's okay, though, because if he has a spell, then the Dark Goblin would have given him value on the left side, so... Okay, so I'm just going to let that go.
Yep.
And let's see. I think he played... what did he play last time? He played Skarmy, so I'm going to go in with Bats. That's just going to die to the Executioner, but he has Bowler as well. Okay, this is extremely interesting.
Yeah, very weird
I think
deck.
something that's going to be very, very beneficial for me. I'm considering... I'm pretty sure he's using NATO with these 2 cards over here.
It's got to be, yeah.
So my
Fireball,
thought here is to go for a Hog to distract this Executioner and not just... He should get a hit, but that's fine. He's going to NATO this to the King, but I still get a swing. He could have avoided that hit, or the swing, I mean. So actually, I'm just going to go for a Goblin Gang here, and he has Skarmy. I'm going to go... Oh, we actually mirrored that.
Ooh,
he mirrored the log.
Okay.
He has mirror. All right,
What
this is I've absolutely never seen this before. So this is going to be extremely interesting.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta be always curious. So that mirror is such a sneaky card, right? Because
I'm gonna go Hog here, and then I'm gonna freeze before it hits, so that it like... Okay, he's gonna NATO too. Oh wow, and then Skarmy. He's actually... oh, that was a nice... I feel like he's using... I don't really know what to say. I'm just gonna Skeleton Army this, because I don't expect him to have... Very interesting deck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a Mega Knight at the bridge here, because I feel like my Hogs aren't gonna get through, so we need to pressure him a bit here and try to make it work. Bowler's not gonna... Oh, it was about to miss the Dark Goblin there, but it ended up getting it anyways.
Yeah, the value he's getting from his Skarmy, his NATO, his mirror, his log, it's just like it's hard to break through this deck. It's interesting.
Absolutely, but he is spamming a lot too, so I feel like he should get punished eventually.
Eventually.
I'm gonna throw in a Hog here, and then I'm gonna wait because I'm expecting that. Yeah, he has already used NATO, so we're gonna freeze here and get some hits.
Ooh yeah.
This could be bad, definitely. But I'm gonna save the
a lot of splash coming.
The Mega Knight. We got the Mega Knight in the hand here. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Knight now. I'm going to go Bats for the Musketeer. And then I'm going to go Hog Rider. Because, yeah, there goes the NATO.
Oh, that one
look at that one bat.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting the Skarmy. Come on. Oh, that was a misplay. Oops. Oh, wait. Maybe...
That activate
Is he going to go for Hog straight away? Is he going to pre-log here? That's the question.
Nope.
If he doesn't, then we're chilling. Oh, nice. He's saying good game.
Yeah.
Saying good game.
I don't know what he means by that, though, because it's certainly not over.
I don't know. Does he have Executioner in hand? That's the question. So here comes the Bowler. He's probably just going to NATO this, so why should I freeze?
Yep, good call.
Yeah, like he's literally spamming every single time.
You have Mega Knight back. You have freeze.
Yeah, I'm going to freeze this. Just chip away at this, and then
he has mirrored log.
He's gonna log.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna surround this with Skarmy because I want to save my Mega Knight for that Hog.
Nice.
For the pushback effect. And now he's kind of letting go on the left side here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just Hog Rider that lane instead.
I like it.
And then I can Princess over here. I'm gonna hold on so I can Mega Knight in case I have to over here.
Yeah, I like this. So you're not putting pressure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he messed up big time. I really don't know what his thought was behind that, but
What, the hog there?
yeah, because he has to look. I can go hog here, and now Mega Knight is still alive, so I can stack up some log bait troops at the bridge. And see, he's gonna NATO that to the king. Everything is just going on, and look at this. All right, I'm gonna play bats here, try to distract this executioner.
Yep, he can see the good game. Executioner's down. Princess getting so many shots on that left tower. 286.
I'm not going to take risks, though, because he could possibly do something here that I wasn't expecting him to do.
Yeah, the tricky thing is...
So let's go. I'm going to go in for the hog here. He's going to log that. I'm going to... A Dark Goblin at the bridge. See if I can...
Nice.
I'm going to freeze over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
see
yeah.
the Dark Goblin. And now I just need to... Look, he's not going to expect this Princess. There's no way. Yeah, that's GG.
There it is. Dude, you guys can tell... GG, first of all, you guys can tell that Gxtorshot is a streamer because, man, you're great, man. I can just sit back and relax. You're doing the play-by-play. It's beautiful. And you're calling out every card that he has in hand, and I love it, man. You're turning out to be a great guest. All right, let's try to seal the deal with the 12th win here.
That was definitely... I was not expecting to face something like that, for sure.
I know,
it's
man.
Not something,
that was...
Okay, we get...
Yeah,
Street right again. Another match. Let's focus
I love
here.
it.
Let's
No
see.
editing. All right.
So...
Yeah, that was crazy. How it just, but your play-by-play really illustrated for you guys just how good Gxtorshot is at keeping track of everything that's going on in terms of his hand and his opponents. You're like a mind reader, man. You always know what he's trying to do. I like that.
Yeah, and it does help to know what your opponent might be playing if you want to switch lanes with Hog Rider as well.
Yeah.
So
So
as
starting
you can see,
here,
he's not playing anything. I have bats in hand, so we might as well just cycle those in the back and see what he plays. He's gonna go for a Rule Ghost.
Yeah.
Let's go for Princess here.
Do you prefer like cycling bats in the back as opposed to playing like?
I like to play
Gang?
Princess or bats.
Okay.
I think he's playing Bridge Spam. So.
Yep.
And I tend to have a pretty good matchup against Bridge Spam. I usually have a pretty. It's not too hard, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe that Dark Goblin. Okay, luckily that actually, yeah, it's not gonna be completely worthless. So he has Barbell instead of Zap, which is
interesting.
Could be good in some cases.
Yep.
Not gonna freeze here because then he's just gonna counterattack and get
a ton of damage. Yeah.
But as you may have noticed, he had Barbell and he just used it. So I'm expecting him. I'm gonna freeze these quickly.
Nice.
And then I'm just gonna Princess. Okay, actually I'm gonna wait and then I'm gonna go for Mega Knight.
You also have Scarmy. He has no Barbell. Yeah. Okay.
You never know. He could still have Zap.
That's true. That's
so
true.
It would be unfortunate for me to play Scarmy and then he just zaps and takes my tower because I wasn't expecting the zap. But I haven't seen all his spells yet, though.
Yeah, I think it probably has I think he's playing my deck. It's not my deck, but I'm not sure if you've heard the big news, Gxtorshot, but I've committed to playing only one deck all year. And
oh wow!
It's this deck. It's this deck, but with Zap.
On that one with a bunch of P.E.K.K.A.s on the
yeah. So it's this deck, but with Zap, so that poison version. But we'll see.
All right, he has Ewas in hand.
Yeah.
So there's no point in me going Hog Bats or Hog Scarmy. I'm gonna switch lanes here, just to test him a bit, and then I'm gonna go for a Dark Goblin at the bridge, force out his Bar Barrel. I know he wants to play it, but maybe he's just holding on to it because he doesn't. I don't know. Oh, he actually P.E.K.K.A.'s in the back. So I think my play here is going to go for... I'm actually going to try to pressure him. I know that he has the barbell in hand.
Yeah.
But if he was... Oh, he actually has Zap, too.
Oh, wow. You were right, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for Scarmy over here. Because he just used Zap. And then I'm going to try to go... Actually, I'm going to settle a bit here. I don't want to overcommit.
Dude,
we want to be able to defend this.
You were so right there. You would have lost that tower had you Scarmy.
Yeah. That's what's like... You don't really expect it, but people do tend to... use those kind of cards. So I'm actually going to chill with this Mega Knight over here with this Real Ghost as well. He's just going to poison, as you see. He's got poison as well. This Real Ghost is doing a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to go Hog, and then I think he used... I'm going to see if he zaps here. Let's try to squeeze in this freeze.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe we might have lost, considering that the Battle Ram is going to hit our tower here, but might... no, we don't.
Oh, the zap! Oh, yes! You get it! Oh! Dude.
Gotta give him the dab.
First off, I gotta say, man, I don't know how you could call this an easy matchup, because...
it was not an easy matchup.
He had P.E.K.K.A.
I was expecting the...
He had P.E.K.K.A. Ewiz for your Hog. And then he had Bar Barrel and Zap and Poison for your Swarm. That was a tough matchup, bro.
So I can say straight away, after seeing the Rule Ghost and the Ewiz, I was definitely 100% sure that he was playing P.E.K.K.A., but I didn't know what P.E.K.K.A. he was using. And I see a lot of people using triple spells with P.E.K.K.A. now. because there's a lot of Lava Hound going around, so it like can benefit you to kill pups and stuff. I think that's the reason too why a lot of people use it as well. And also for decks like mine, people like to use a lot of spells because there's obviously a lot of spell bait in this deck.
Yeah, dude.
And yeah, that was really tough because he had the Barbarrel first of all, and then he had the Zap and the Poison. And as soon as he plays Poison, my only answer to his cards can be either the Princess outside of the range of the Poison or the Mega Knight. So I'm kind of, if I don't have Mega Knight in hand, that's what I told you in the start there. If he would have zapped my Skarmy, I would have lost my tower because I wouldn't have had enough elixir to play my Mega Knight. And I really don't understand how I didn't lose my tower before I took his, but it did end up pretty good.
The Clash Gods were smiling upon you, Gxtorshot. But dude, well done, and I think you did a great job, kind of just through those matches, explaining the deck and stuff. Any final thoughts or shout-outs or anything before we let you go?
Any shout-outs? Not really. Just shout out to my followers on Twitch, people who support me, and all my friends, of course, and also you for having me on. I really appreciate it. It was a blast, man.
No problem, man. The pleasure was all mine. And to all my viewers right now, make sure you go check out Gxtorshot's Twitch channel and his Twitter. Everything that you need to get in touch with him will be in the bio. Make sure you check out his streams. Say you saw him on the CWA video or whatever. And I guess that's going to do it. Gxtorshot, thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Check out Gxtorshot's player stats and profile along with the information that I mentioned before in the show notes below. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.